When you are leading teams, sometimes you're going to have employees who their performance is not where it needs to be. So in this session, you're going to learn how to determine what I call the root cause of a performance issue. You're going to come away better equipped to handle these performance issues when they take place. Because it's tough to manage performance issues. Because what should you do and when is going to depend on the type of scenario that you're facing. You ultimately need to figure out, why is there an issue? Like, is it the result of poor individual performance? Is it just the wrong fit for the person with being in that role? Is there an engagement issue? Is there unclear expectations? Or, this is tough for a lot of people to recognize as leaders, are you the problem? Look, if performance is not where it needs to be with a team member, I have a 4-step process that I know that has helped me determine the best course of action. First, I identify that there is an issue. You have to first recognize that there is something that exists. 2, I have to choose how I'm going to respond. 3, it comes down to addressing the problem. And 4, then it's about leveraging some steps to really coach them the right way. It's essential that leaders first identify that there is an issue that needs to be addressed. Because whether it's your own observations or it's feedback from others, there are plenty of reasons why an employee could be having an issue or providing unsatisfactory performance. An incorrect assumption of the root cause can lead you to produce wrong solutions that maybe waste time, effort, frustrate somebody. So I think it's important that we have to choose how to respond. I'm going to include a resource for us all here to use that's going to help you with being able to determine what to do and when. It's kind of like, if this, then do that scenario. It's a fantastic resource that I think is going to make a world of difference to help you determine what you ultimately need to do. I've seen success with leaders like who I've coached who printed out this resource to really use it as a reference guide to help them. It's a model that really makes it really straightforward to know what to do and how to tackle it. But at a high level, the way this model works is that you define the problem. So example, say someone's always late to work. Decide whether it's worth addressing. Often employees don't even know that there's an issue, so we got to give them feedback. Sometimes the expectations are not clear. In some situations, there's maybe a barrier that blocks their success and that you need to remove for them as a leader. If you don't have adequate training, well then some employees, maybe they don't have the skills that are required. But also some employees don't have the drive of what's needed too. Sometimes all the coaching in the world can't stop the need for a difficult decision. So get the employee to recognize that first the problem exists, but mutually discuss options then to address the problem. Mutually agree on which actions to take to solve the problem. Document those agreed upon actions and your conversation that you have. Have that paper trail. But then as a leader, it's your job to follow and measure results. Recognize when there are achievements or improvements made. It's for this area where I think that a lot of leaders struggle. And that's where I'm here to help, and that's where I do offer additional coaching to get into the more specific scenarios to help you, because it does require a lot more experience to really handle these, but I think that this resource here that I've just shared is going to make a world of difference for you.